in the Brew crew. We got myself, Berna, that's rude to me, but we got Kia, we got Tara, and we have some of our everyday people. We got Ra and we got Jay. What's good, fellas?
Otherwise known as RB&Jzo, the Rahburt and Jahlonzo show. What's up? We in the house. What's poppin'?
Yeah.
What's up?
Gotta do the plug.
Gotta do the plug. Like it's only necessary.
We're trying to build an ecosystem here.
Why not?
Type shit.
Thank you for having us.
Not at all.
What's up? Yo, Shades.
We're excited to be here.
My man Magoo over there. Poppin', what we talking about? What we chatting about today?
Surviving R.Kelly. Wanna jump into it?
Oh, yes, oh gosh.
I want to jump
into it.
I sat here silently waiting for someone to just say R.Kelly. So
yeah, seriously, we might as well just...
let me start.
Did everyone at least watch it and view it?
Let me start getting out one of my secrets.
Oh, wait. Go ahead with your secret.
I did not watch Surviving R.Kelly.
You didn't watch any of it?
I didn't watch any of it.
No, let me be the first person to tell you. None of the information is new. It's just all being all. Catch it when you catch it. It's Rahburt being the same old Rahburt. He's up to the same old shenanigans.
It wasn't super compelling to be like, yo, come watch this. You never heard of nothing like this. It's not that. It's just, yo, look at this man's story. I feel like if we were to get a microscope under any of these motherfucking celebrities who
we could pull the same story out of
the same story. We are
you
gonna
guys
be there like, did you see what he did? Did you see what he did?
Like seriously,
like,
we're just kind of like, we're just like just a, like
what
another
do you mean
regular
I think
thing.
it's extreme? Like what?
Nothing in any of the episodes. Nothing compelled you to say like, damn, this is too much. Somebody's got to do something. Nothing at any point in time.
Somebody's got to do what? Change
something
the way
about him. The law, maybe stop allowing him to hang out outside of high schools and prey on little girls. I'm just asking the question.
But a lot of this information was already
yes, it was out there, but a lot of it was hushed, or a lot of it wasn't mainstream. Everything is just 10 seconds. What's the last 10 seconds for people to pay attention to it?
Mainstream.
I'm not saying that is right. I'm saying that's how things get done.
Before social media has changed everything, right? But
it has.
But before social media, we didn't have video footage of this man peeing on the little girl. We had video footage of that, right?
Well, I've never seen it, but yes, we did. Yes, we did.
That's my question. Did we not have that information already?
Yes, we did.
And not for nothing.
Okay, so but pause. I have a question. I know, but can we pause for a second? So I don't want to stop your train of thought. I just want to just interject for a second.
Cool.
There was one guy that was a juror in one of the episodes that actually said, oh, he didn't care what he saw. He didn't like how they looked. He didn't look at the evidence. So yes, we had a videotape, but one of the jurors admitted he was judging people based on their appearance, not based on what he saw.
Bro,
so
that's how
no. But regardless,
no,
yes, because you're supposed to have an opinion or make a decision based on the evidence.
I got.
I'm just saying, in theory, that's how the justice system is supposed to work.
I have an answer to that. My answer to that, just to speak to that, is
yes.
It's called jury selection. They selected that. So if they really wanted to convict him, right? The people that they put in the jury, he don't get to pick his own jury. So it's not like he just lucked up and happened that the people that you guys chose to select to reside over this and this particular case, the people found him not guilty. I personally, all I need to see is grown-ass man, little girl, pissed. He's guilty.
Right.
That's all I need to see. You know,
but the fact that the family wouldn't come forward,
and there was no victim.
There was no victim.
She didn't show up in court.
So
there was reasons why he got off.
I don't know. So if you saw on tape, let's take R.Kelly out of it.
If you saw any grown man doing this to a little girl, he's guilty.
A girl that's under 17 years old.
Oh no, he's guilty.
He's 100%.
So I don't need nothing other than like.
It's not about you.
It's never about you. Hear me out, because I'm gonna tie this. I'm gonna end my debate with y'all. Like, y'all gonna, what's my opinion? This is my opinion. We should have been locked R.Kelly up.
Fact.
If we're gonna judge him over child pedophilia, right? He should have been locked up.
Fact.
Okay.
You told us based on whatever it was, the parents' income, right? So right then and there, when he got let go, you knew that there was an issue. Now, where was this group that's Mute R.Kelly? If Mute R.Kelly existed from that time, when that happened, till today, I would respect it more. Mute R.Kelly is some new shit based off of old information and based off of somebody who's figured out how to toe the line. He's telling girls how to beat the system if you want to fuck me. Yes, I'm into young bitches. You have to act this age until you're this age, and by the time the law comes to me, there's nothing they could do to me. There's nothing they could do to me. Like, oh, the only thing y'all are really mad at this point is this black nigga's fucking all these bitches, young and old. Young and old, because there wasn't no young bitch. He had some grown bitches that was stuck picking and bugging
stuck on stupid ass grown bitches.
But my point is, the reason why I'm like, no, I'm not gonna mute R. Kelly is because we jammed He gave us all of his best hits right after that. He gave it to us. And we jammed, danced, and listened with the information that we knew.
Oh, no, I'm on your side with that.
I don't agree with that.
Now we're mad.
Come on.
He's a vampire, and now niggas want to put the stake through his heart. But it's like, yo, we already knew he was a vampire.
Exactly.
But here's my thing.
Exactly. Like, no,
Burn a film on this one.
He been Dracula for years.
It don't matter what we knew previous or not. What matters is, like, I think that we're allowing the timeline to create like a difference. There's no difference. I don't give a fuck if the guy did the shit years ago, if the guy did the shit now. The long and the short of it is the guy did the shit. So why can't we separate this guy from his music? So what we're doing is we're allowing our playlist to dictate whether the guy is wrong or he's not. And that's unfortunate because people are starting to pay attention more to the fact that the guy is musically a genius or whatever, rather than the fact that the guy's doing something wrong. He's the wrong guy.
Right. Why did it take us so long to figure that out?
It don't matter how long it took to figure this shit out. But bro, it don't matter how long it take to figure out. The long and the short of it is 13 years old or whatever the age was when that shit happened. And again, I know in court nobody can prove the fucking timeline, but that shit don't matter.
But it's just happening to more people the longer amount of time it takes for action
wrong
to happen.
is wrong.
It's more people that get
You know what my problem is? You said more people are coming out now.
No, whether they're coming out now, it's happening to more people the longer he's allowed to stay out there doing it. Now that it's in everyone's face that he's doing this.
Yo, bro, I mean, sis, like, it's just been, yo.
Yes, it's happening to go.
So nothing should happen to the guy.
So he's allowed to keep doing it?
Nothing should happen.
To 54 women. He's allowed to keep doing what?
Alright,
so
what is he allowed to keep doing?
Alright, so I'm going to give you a scenario. And
oh my God.
No, I'm going to give all the scenarios.
Right.
We already have this.
No, listen, we all have little girls. He's allowed to stay out there. I have a little girl. No, listen,
I'm glad you
he's
said
not a
that.
little girl. So hold on, no, stop.
You're walking right into it.
Alright, no, I'm not going to walk right into it. He's allowed to keep doing this for 15 more years. Now our kids are in target range.
Yup.
So there's no okay if he does it to them?
Yes, there is. But guess what? There's a difference between R.Kelly coming through 183rd Street, driving slow, just looking for my little bitch.
It's not
versus,
about...
No, hear me out. Versus these parents that have been serving their children up on silver platters.
And the children are still innocent.
I don't want to hear the
serving
the children up shit.
I say the children are still innocent. Children are they not?
That shit sucks. I don't want to hear the serving my children up shit.
So the children are guilty then? The children, I don't care. I'm asking a question.
All right, so allow the answer. What I'm saying is this is a psychological profile. It's not a one scenario type of thing. Like, if we're going to solve the problem, let's solve the problem. We're trying to throw a stone at a said victim.
Right.
He's a victim in certain lights of the situation, and he's a predator. He's a predator in certain lights of the situation.
Exactly.
Who turned him into a predator? Other predators. They preyed on him, and then they said, hey, look, this is how you are going to be based on the experience that you had. Right. People forced this on him. He was at once innocent, and now he is. That's why I call him a vampire, because he's sucking the innocence from these inexperienced, energetic beings.
When was the guy innocent?
When he was younger, and
I don't care what he's saying.
You gotta look at the psychological profile of people.
We can't do that. We at some point
that's what bringing justice is about.
At some point we have to say, yo, listen, this motherfucker needs to be held accountable. If I give Kia a burner and she shoots everybody in this room that I said to, hold on. Okay. If she watched people get killed and she knows what a gun do, and I give her a burner, she murdered everybody in the room, including the camera guy.
Right.
That don't make her right, because at the same time, yeah, she saw that, she witnessed it, and it created and tailored the person and manufactured the person that she is today because she knows that guns kill. But at the same time, she's got to be held accountable for killing motherfuckers.
Right.
And that's at the same time, we have to still hold him accountable.
So how is building a person's psychological profile not holding them accountable? You are then finding out who they are at the very core of their being to hold them accountable for all of it. But it also builds a archetype of who this person is. Society, there's a plenty of accountability.
Where?
Everybody's not going to take responsibility.
Everybody's
not going to take responsibility. That's ill shit.
He was created right in front of our
society supposed to take it?
Hold on. He was created right in front of our very eyes.
Agreed.
Now everybody wants to act like they wasn't fucking looking.
Agreed.
My point is, understand it from all aspects. Don't just say, hey, put him in jail. You don't even know what the fuck happens. All right, you may not be a perfect example to say this to, but people, society, they don't know what the fuck happens inside of jails to just be saying, throw him to jail. More psychological trauma. more building.
Hold that thought. I'm going to explain to you, since you didn't watch it. a lot of what happened after he realized the younger girls was, that's what's getting him in trouble. He was pretty much grooming these girls and lying to them, basically tossing out candy, for lack of a better term. Like, here, I'm going to help you with your music career. They like 16, 17, and then he waits until they turn 18 where it's legal, then it's gotcha, bitch.
Okay, but it's not.
He's slugging some of them bitches before 18, so tell the real story.
That's the point. So he goes to their parents and he's like, yo, I got a dream for you, right? Your daughter could be huge, she could be big, she's beautiful. Give her to me, put her in my hands, sign this contract that kind of monitors my and her privilege together so that I can be protected under law and I'll make her a star. After this, he doesn't make them a star. When she's 18, she's like
in love with him, under his drug already.
She's
and that's not a problem. That doesn't seem like that's a problem.
That is a problem.
But
I'm just telling you.
That's not what he's on trial for here.
How is it not?
Because
how is it not something else? I don't understand. Why shouldn't he not be on trial for that?
Everyone should be held accountable.
Here's what I'm saying.
I don't understand.
If you were on trial for that, you would be on trial for.
Listen, he had an entire system where the managers down to the road managers and
look at how he worked the system. That's what you'll find.
Why should he be allowed to utilize? But why should he be allowed to utilize his power?
It's not just him.
Hold on, but it starts at the top, and it's not. Hold on. Is Robert Kelly not the top of that chain? Yes or no?
No.
He's not the money. He's not the money.
It's bigger than R. Kelly.
Hold on.
Who gave the black man the money?
Stop with this. Now you're talking about who gave him the money. Who cares about what he's using the money for to make the mistakes? It has nothing to do with
so we have to stop the people.
So stop giving him money.
No, that's not
creating a monster.
Yeah,
you know what you're doing.
Stop giving him the money.
Stop giving him the attention. Stop creating his stardom, for good or for bad.
If I know that I'm paying,
so then you guys are saying exactly what I'm saying.
He should have been fired. If we weren't gonna lock him up, then if we weren't gonna lock him up after that, right?
I'm just
listen. If it was that egregious, right? It's just like a football team. This is what football teams do, right? A football team can have a player that is exonerated from something that he's accused of, but the football team, because they're paying him, still has the right to say, you know what, just for bringing us that hypertension, we're cutting you, right? So when that whole shit went down, right? All right, he's exonerated. So we're talking about, why everybody's turned a blind eye.
Kept him on payroll.
They kept him on payroll and said, all right, you beat it. Let's keep making albums.
Make some fucking money.
Meaning like the people who have daughters and that are paying you, the people that just watch it with their own eyes, they didn't go, you know what? But I'm not going to contribute another dollar into the likes of you. This is who you are.
They're looking at it like I'm a different parent.
The industry should have cut him. Like,
they're looking at it like I'm a different parent.
We're dropping you from the label.
All right, so but they did. So now what?
Everybody responsible.
He doesn't deserve any.
All right, so because it didn't happen, then it should never happen. When is somebody going to stop it, though?
That's what I'm saying.
Listen, it's okay. It's happened. Everyone was wrong.
So now what do we do?
What happens now?
Now what?
So
here's my question.
We keep allowing it.
We shame people for doing everything.
But he should be shamed. This is a human being that should be shamed.
What do we do with the guy? What do we do with this nigga?
I personally, I don't want to be a hypocrite when I'm judging this story, when I'm looking at this, right? When I'm really looking at this, right? And yes, I got a daughter. Like I'm scared to death for people out there that will prey on my daughter like that. I'm scared, right? So, absolutely, if it were up to me, right, I wouldn't even know this great Pied Piper, so to speak, that we are. If motherfuckers would have did what they were supposed to do to him when they were supposed to do it, like all that
what are we doing now?
Stopped in.
What do we do with the guy now? Answer that question.
Here we are years now. Like,
all I'm saying is he hasn't been stopped.
What are we doing right
now? I'm not disputing the fact that he's wrong.
I'm not disputing that.
What do we do with him now?
We're all saying the same thing, but the point is, what do we do about it today?
Right now.
We need listen. We need
why we go after
everyone's opinion.
I don't care about you, Hefner. I care about
why do we go after you?
Because Hefner wasn't fucking little black girls.
Time out.
He wasn't.
Well, because they were white
with this.
So it's not gender based. It's only this black girls.
Because right now, yes, because no one else is speaking up.
Because you have
absolutely. Yes, 1,000 times. Yes.
Only with the black people.
Right, no, only in this situation because no one else will do anything about them. So yes, they disappear all the time. We see it on TV every day. Nobody cares about it.
Miss Tara,
100%.
Yes.
Miss Tara and everyone else.
Okay, all right, here. Mute R. Kelly, yay or nay?
No.
Mute R. Kelly, yay or nay?
What do you mean mute him? Yes, mute him.
Mute R. Kelly and all his past work. I'm one that feels
Yes.
Should have been done.
Any new shit, but the music is already out there. You can't just wipe that out of people's memory.
You can choose another choice.
No.
So wait, you've been stopped listening to R.
Been stopped listening to R. Kelly.
No, he's saying something. He's saying what I'm saying.
I've been wrote the rest of you have joined me.
No, I haven't listened to him in years.
From
Since
like
I had
so he's actually on my
I'm super.
Like,
You
I
have
don't
listened
listen
to
to
music.
I'm
There are
calling
music that you admittedly said I like of his since then.
Hold on, I'm not done.
Like 4 songs.
you R. Kelly.
He said you didn't like any of it since then.
Wow, hold on. You R. Kelly, yeah, and
150%.
He's not someone that we're going to go listen to, but I don't feel I don't feel like they should force it. Like, no, the option is mine, whether yay or nay. But don't tell me to mute him. It's my decision whether I want to or not. That's how I feel about it.
I agree with that.
I feel morally, honestly, I feel morally, you should want to mute him. Morally, I feel. Why? Because I have children and I have nieces, and I have a problem with what he's done.
But I've
also had a problem because I've had nieces for a long time, so I've always felt this way. Okay. I'm glad it's in mainstream, I'm telling you, I think he should be muted.
Do your children watch Sesame Street?
My daughter, does she watch Sesame Street? Yes, she does.
Do you know that some of the puppeteers and some of the creators of Sesame Street
also... Are they R. Kelly?
No, why they gotta be R. Kelly?
I'm asking you a question.
You see my point, though? I know you're going to stop. It's a big enough thing.
But where you're going is talking about how homosexuals
too many strong personalities. Look,
but I know what's out there, but we're talking about R. Kelly right now.
Why are we singling out R?
Because right now,
if we're gonna do this with R. Kelly,
because we're talking about him. No, we can do this with everyone that's out there. I don't mind doing this with everyone, but why can't we focus on just R. Kelly? He's the problem right now. I'm not saying we can't do this with everyone else that's behaving.
But give us the option. Don't just tell us to.
You can have the option.
It's my decision. I wasn't listening.
I think morally you should make this decision.
No, you know what?
You should.
Honestly,
that's my opinion.
But I don't need anyone telling me I should do anything.
And I'm telling you, my opinion is opposite, and that's how I feel.
I understand exactly what you're saying because what you're saying is how I felt when. What you're saying now, right now, is exactly how I felt when he's not guilty. Right? He's not guilty after I watched it. I said, yo. For the very next song, I read the room, and this is everybody, my mother, everybody, people, the overall general public. I watched how they received his next song, and I'm like, y'all still listening to this nigga? Terrible. Meaning the decision should have happened then. Why is the decision happening now? And the people that are the most mad aren't people that are just now seeing this documentary, because this documentary shit right now, there are a lot of people. There are a lot of people in this documentary right now that knew nothing about it. This is new information to them. To this new generation, younger girls, this is new information for the generation that created R. Kelly. Like, okay, mute R. Kelly. We created R. Kelly. We created R. Kelly.
So then why is it uncomfortable to mute the guy? I don't understand.
Well, we should have did that. Mute yourself.
But the fact that we didn't, so that means we don't. So the fact that we didn't when we had the opportunity to changes the complexion of how we feel about the guy now.
And if I'm having that level of epiphany now, then I'm going to do that with everything. That's what I'm saying.
I've been stopped listening to R. Kelly.
I have no problem doing it with
I've been stopped listening to R. Kelly because they forced him on us anyway. What you mean I have to sing R. Kelly's lyrics at my high school?
I got a catalog of like 4 records that got made.
You like them?
And they weren't even his records. Those were Nas records, fucking what do you call it, that he was on. There's only one record that I fucked with that he was on. No, he did not write Nas's. Now he wrote Nas's rhymes. What the fuck? What are we talking about here?
I thought we were talking about surviving R. Kelly. That's what I thought.
Right, now he wants to, but you want to dig in and say that there's 4 records that I like that.
Pause.
Final words on R. Kelly, right?
Yay, mute him.
Right? Not more than a yay or nay, mute him. Right? From my perspective, right? So for an artist who was pretty much, I was forced to recite his lyrics at my middle school and high school graduations.
The Believe I Could Fly.
They made him a part of my experience, right?
Yeah.
So it's very complicated. It's not just, hey, send him to jail. I understand this man's process because a lot of us do, and more than shocked and they're gonna point and shame him. I'm like, what's the psychological profile behind this? I've seen this nigga my whole life.
Right, yeah.
Okay, but just like
hold on. And I'm thinking, what now? Mute him means, okay, I understand what he's done, and what he deserves is to have his star tainted, right? To have, like, his legacy that he built, let me impact it by fucking turning this shit off, making sure that this part of the story is told, telling the truth for what it is. Like, he's not just some musical genius. Right. He has a troubled past, right. And he's a psychological profile that's troubled. And now we can begin to help him. We can't just say, throw him under some books so I could forget about him. Like, come on. It's the same media that promoted him to you that is telling you to shun him now. Sheep, like, you gotta chill the fuck out.
No, I get that. I get what he's saying. The same media told you to stand. Don't mute him. That made their money off him. Now they want you to tell him.
Mute him. Like, now we made all the money we could have for R. Kelly. Shut him up now. Like, why you put him there in the fucking first place?
I get what you're saying. 100%.
Exactly. You have access to more resources and more information than I do.
The problem with that is, and it's not really a problem, because I agree with what you're saying, but the problem with that is this. You're saying essentially what I said initially. You're not like anybody else. Like, everybody else has their own memories that are connected to music that he has fucking produced.
Right.
That's just the way it is.
Right.
You have records, I'm sure, so does Kia, so does, Jeff. The long and the short of it is we can't detach ourselves from those memories. Those memories are inside. They're mentally here. We're always going to remember a barbecue where somebody...
Right, that's what I was about to say.
And he was there. A graduation.
Somebody's wedding reception.
Those things are all there. So we have to kind of figure out a way to one, look and say, this guy did this? Oh, fuck. Now how do I go about, what's my next step? You can't take that away. That's always going to be there for us. Okay. Now we have to figure out a way to separate our memory from the person, and it's almost impossible. So it's hard to make that decision on the guy. We know that the guy pissed on a girl 13 years old, whatever, and they didn't convict the guy. But I'm never gonna say that it's okay, and now because it's common practice that everybody is on the guy, that I'm not gonna be holding him accountable. I don't give a fuck if somebody came and walked a 13-year-old girl and said, yo, Robert here, it's up to you, and we walk away. It's on him to make a decision that what I'm doing is morally wrong.
Fact.
So my moral compass is always going to spin in that direction. He had the opportunity to say, no, I'm not going to do this. She's 13 years old. Or no, I'm not going to do this to whoever it may be. And he did not. Now, I don't care about courts of law. It doesn't matter to me. You put the guy in a cell with us, we're going to do the right thing. We're going to end it. Those phone calls are going to be different to his family.
I hear that.
And that's all I care about. I'm not interested in the nigga. I don't care about his fucking music.
All
right. The guy did the wrong thing to little girls. Right. Fuck him up and let's move on.
So this is, but that can't just represent your mindset. If we're looking to actively do something about this, that has to represent the group mentality. And right now, I feel like the group mentality is more of, hey, you see what he's doing? Put him in jail. That's still outside of our control. What I personally think needs to happen to this man is not going to happen to this man if he's just sent off somewhere so he's not in my eye.
Or maybe it is. We don't know. I know what you're saying.
That's true.
I know exactly what you're saying. Well, maybe it is.
Well, we don't know. Maybe he needs to have a traumatic experience. Maybe he needs to have a traumatic
scenario to send him in the right direction. Right. We don't know.
Right.
But nobody's going to... Listen, you're never going to wipe out the guy's music.
All right. Let's wrap this R. Kelly.
Final R. Kelly thoughts. Rob?
Listen, man. The guy is a fucking monster. We made him.
All right.
I'm not going to sit here.
Yes, we can mute R. Kelly, but at the same time, y'all are forcing him on us. This whole documentary did not have to. Y'all are forcing it.
Y'all are going to the music. His record sales are up because of the documentary.
That's what I'm saying.
If y'all wanted to mute him, y'all should have stopped talking to him. Stop paying attention to him.
Y'all shouldn't have played his music in the documentary.
If you want to mute him, yes, they did so. What are you talking about? That music is all through the documentary.
Not that they played it. Matter of fact, he didn't get paid from it.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. You promoted the music. People promoted it. His record sales are literally up based off the documentary. If you're trying to mute this guy and make sure he gets no attention because we're secretly trying to put him on the ground because he should have been here, then that's what you do. Mute him for real. How you gonna say mute R. Kelly and then say
speak up his name?
We want to present to the world the same guy we want to shut up.
Presenting memories, like they're playing live versions of Honey Love, like, and everybody's like, damn, that was my shit.
Yeah. You turned him into a star again. Like the same guy before.
I don't know if you turned him into a star.
R. Kelly was a small flame that you could have snuffed out. You just made him a roaring flame.
Yeah.
So that you can stand in front of it and say,
who wants that flame though? Show me the nigga that wants that flame.
Let me tell you something.
They're already doing it. They're doing it though.
Show me the guy that wants that.
Let me tell you something about high society and the papal archetype, like the Pope and those little boys that they violated. Like, this is the same type of behavior being passed down to a different part of the system. It comes from somewhere. So this is my point in saying examine the psychological profile. What was he into as a child? What happened to him? Is this happening to others? Because outside of the stars that we know, this is happening to our everyday people.
That's real rap. You created.
We'll leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? I'm comfortable enough leaving it at that.
Right, but a lot of the grown women involved had to hold themselves accountable because if you see this happening to multiple people, why are you gonna jump to the
there's always gonna be that person that doesn't believe in their heart of hearts. They believe that they can fucking build a better mousetrap. There's always that person. There's always that person that believes, you know what? I'm gonna stuff the toothpaste back in the tube. I know I can do this. That's just what it is.
He's on his 20th capture and there's still bitches going around
like... 33-year-old fucking girl who decided, and the next thing you know, she's pissing in buckets on the side of the room or whatever.
Exactly.
That's just the stupidity of what you're going to find. But accountability is key. And you got to hold this guy accountable.
We know who he is and he needs help, but at the same time, people like that, the older chicks especially, are enabling his behavior by going along with it. Like, oh, I'm going to experiment. I'm going to experiment. So really... I feel like everyone should be held accountable. Those grown-ass women, those grown-ass men that he had on his staff, everyone, down to the freaking janitors, should be held accountable because y'all know what the fuck was going on.
Trickle-down effect.
So...
Trickle-down effect.
So
that's all I got to say about that. So,
that's the message.
Yeah, we can mute him.
Find a word
mute
on R. Kelly.
Stop promoting him.
Find everyone accountable for their part that they contribute.
Absolutely.
Everyone, including yourself. Including
me. I know I'm guilty.
Including still rocking and still promoting his songs and his name and his particular brand of energy that he has impacted on this universe. Hold yourself accountable for all of it. Accountability for everyone, especially R. Kelly.
100%.
I got you.